Right then, in today's video, we're going to take a look at the Kone NMX05 BabyDisc. This is Kone's new design of BabyDisc, superseding the MX05. So let's start off taking a look at the previous model. The MX05 was a very quirky model of lift. It is the tiny version of the EcoDisc for small lift shafts. Now this lift was not installed very often and it's pretty rare for two reasons. Firstly, unlike the 1930s where buildings were often built with small lift shafts with little lifts squeezed into them, however in the 2000s to the modern day, buildings are very rarely built with small lift shafts. Then Kone had two competing models of lift for small shafts. They had the MX05 BabyDisc and the Power Disc, meaning that each of those models were rarely installed. Now, fast forward to the modern day, Kone have got new models. There's the Nano, which supersedes the Power Disc, and the NMX05, which supersedes the MX05. And in this video, we're taking a look at the new NMX05. And it's a very similar concept to the old MX05. It is a scaled down version of the EcoDisc, but this time it is the NMX era of EcoDisc. I do find these small models very interesting because they're not installed that often. They are extremely small, but to the same design of like the bigger version. So, let's start a video off by taking a ride in it. So then, let's take a look in the logic cabinet, and it's got Kone KCE logic. So then, let's take a look on top of the lift. It's a very small lift car, it's chassis-less, which is kind of expected. And if we take a look at the door rollers, notice that the door rollers are much improved considering this is a very small lift. So this is base model doors, but these new NMX era base model doors are a big improvement over the MX era where the door interlocks were the point of failure. So then, let's take a ride on top of the lift. So then, as this lift's got KCE logic, it's got the easy bypass feature. This feature's to get around the problem of human error when bypassing lifts to maintain them. That's where the engineers forget to take the bypasses out, leaving a lift in a dangerous situation. As this lift's got easy bypass, it means that the engineers don't have to put jumper loops in to bypass it, and then the lift will refuse to run in normal if the bypasses are not switched off. So I put on the bypasses and switch the lift into cabinet inspection. So let's now demonstrate this. I'm now going to switch the lift out of cabinet inspection back to normal with the bypasses still activated. And notice the LEDs on the bypasses start flashing. This is to tell me that the lift is refusing to enter normal as it's still bypassed. Then let's now take a look underneath the lift. And let's take another ride on top of it.
네, 나중에 가서